Introduction. Why time management is not enough. For decades, the world has been obsessed with time management. From planners and calendars to productivity apps and rigid schedules, we are constantly told that success depends on how well we manage our hours and minutes. Wake up earlier, plan your day better, eliminate wasted time, and everything will fall into place. Or so the advice goes. Yet, despite all these tools and techniques, people are more overwhelmed, distracted, and burned out than ever before. Creativity feels forced. Focus is fragile. Motivation comes and goes. The problem is not that we lack time. The problem is that we lack control, clarity, and understanding of our own minds. David Kadavi, a writer and creativity expert, offers a powerful alternative perspective. Productivity is not about managing time. It is about managing the mind. Time is fixed. Everyone has the same 24 hours. But mental energy, focus, creativity, and motivation are not fixed. They fluctuate constantly. When we ignore this truth, time management systems fail us. Mind management shifts the focus inward. Instead of asking, "How can I fit more work into my day?" it asks, "What mental state do I need to do my best work?" This shift changes everything, from how we plan our days to how we view rest, creativity, and success. This book explores the concept of mind management, not time management, in depth. Inspired by David Kadavi's ideas, it explains why traditional productivity advice falls short and how understanding your mind can unlock deeper focus, sustainable productivity, and meaningful creative output. Chapter 1. The Illusion of Time. Control. Time management promises control. It suggests that if you plan carefully enough, you can dominate your day. But time itself is uncontrollable. It moves forward regardless of your intentions, plans, or emotions. The real illusion is believing that controlling time automatically leads to better results. In reality, productivity is not produced by time alone. It is produced by attention applied with energy. Why equal time does not mean equal output. An hour spent in a distracted, anxious state is not equal to an hour spent in deep focus. One produces stress and shallow results. The other produces insight and meaningful progress. Traditional time management treats all hours as equal units. Mind management recognizes that the quality of your mental state determines the value of your time. The pressure trap. Strict schedules often create psychological pressure. When your mind feels pressured, creativity shuts down. You may technically be on schedule, but internally you feel resistance, procrastination, or mental fatigue. This resistance is not a personal failure. It is a signal that your mental state is misaligned with your task. Chapter 2. Understanding the mind as a system. The human mind is not a machine. It is a complex, adaptive system influenced by emotions, environment, biology, and identity. Time management treats humans like robots. Mind management treats humans like humans. Mental bandwidth. Your mind has limited bandwidth. When it is overloaded with stress, unresolved decisions, and constant inputs, it cannot focus deeply. Mind management begins with reducing cognitive overload, not filling every moment with tasks. Internal versus external productivity. External productivity focuses on outputs, tasks completed, hours logged, goals achieved. Internal productivity focuses on inputs, clarity, emotional balance, curiosity, and mental readiness. Without internal productivity, external productivity collapses. Chapter 3. Mental energy is the true resource. David Kadavi emphasizes that energy, not time, is the most valuable productivity resource. Different types of mental energy. Not all tasks require the same kind of energy. Creative energy for idea generation and original work. Analytical energy for logic, planning, and decision-making. Mechanical energy for repetitive or routine tasks. Emotional energy for communication and collaboration. Trying to use the wrong energy for a task leads to frustration and inefficiency. Managing energy cycles. Your energy rises and falls throughout the day. Mind management means observing these patterns and working with them instead of against them. Chapter 4. The creative mind versus the manager mind. Inside every productive person are two distinct mental modes. The creative mind, which explores, imagines, and generates ideas. The manager mind, which organizes, evaluates, and executes problems, arise when these two modes interfere with each other. Why creativity resists control. Creativity thrives on freedom, curiosity, and play. When it is forced into rigid schedules or judged too early, it shuts down. Mind management separates creation from evaluation. Chapter 5. Focus is a mental skill, not a moral virtue. Many people believe they lack focus because they are lazy or undisciplined. This belief creates shame and self-criticism. Mind management reframes focus as a skill shaped by environment, habits, and mental state. Attention as a limited resource. Every distraction drains attention. Notifications, multitasking, and constant switching fragment the mind. Protecting focus is an act of mind management, not willpower. Chapter 6. Motivation comes from meaning. Motivation cannot be forced. It emerges when the mind sees meaning, relevance, and alignment. Time management asks, how fast can I finish this? Mind management asks, why does this matter? When meaning is clear, motivation follows naturally. Chapter 7. Procrastination is a mind signal. Procrastination is often misunderstood as laziness. In reality, it is a message from the mind. Common causes include fear of failure, lack of clarity, emotional resistance, mental exhaustion. Mind management listens to procrastination instead of fighting it blindly. Chapter 8. Designing your environment for mental clarity. Your environment shapes your thoughts more than your intentions. Mind management includes reducing clutter, creating focus-friendly spaces, controlling digital inputs. A calm environment supports a calm mind. Chapter 9. Rest is not laziness. Time management treats rest as wasted time. Mind management treats rest as essential. The mind needs rest to process information, generate insights, restore creativity. Burnout is not caused by too much work. It is caused by too little recovery. Chapter 10. Identity-based mind management. Your identity shapes your behavior. If you see yourself as unfocused or uncreative, your mind will follow that script. Mind management involves consciously choosing empowering identities. I am a focused thinker. I am a creative problem solver. I respect my mental energy. Chapter 11. Letting go of productivity. Guilt productivity culture often creates guilt around rest and downtime. Mind management replaces guilt with awareness and compassion. Instead of judging your productivity, observe your mental state. Chapter 12. Building a mind-first daily system. A mind-managed day adapts to mental reality instead of forcing rigid schedules. Core principles: plan around energy, not hours. Protect deep work windows, batch low-energy tasks. End the day with reflection. Chapter 13. Creativity as a daily practice. Creativity is not a talent reserved for a few. It is a mental habit. Mind management creates space for creativity by reducing noise and pressure. Chapter 14. Long-term thinking and mental sustainability. Short-term productivity often destroys long-term creativity. Mind management prioritizes sustainability, balance, and mental health. Chapter 15. Freedom beyond the clock. When you stop fighting time and start understanding your mind, work becomes lighter and more meaningful. Mind management is not about doing more. It is about doing what matters with clarity and intention. Conclusion. The ultimate productivity upgrade. The greatest productivity breakthrough is not a better schedule or a smarter app. It is a better relationship with your own mind. By managing your mental energy, attention, and identity, you unlock creativity, focus, and fulfillment that no time management system can provide. Mind management, not time management, is the future of meaningful work. Chapter 16. Deep work is a mental state. Deep work is often misunderstood as simply working for long, uninterrupted hours. In reality, deep work is not about duration. It is about depth of mental engagement. You can sit at a desk for 8 hours and never enter deep work, or you can enter deep work for 30 minutes and produce something meaningful. Mind management recognizes that deep work emerges when the mind feels safe, curious, and undistracted. Pressure, fear, and urgency push the mind into survival mode, where deep thinking becomes difficult. To cultivate deep work, remove mental distractions before removing physical ones. Clarify what success looks like for the session. Lower the emotional stakes of creation. Deep work is not forced. It is invited. Chapter 17. Boredom as a creative tool. Modern life treats boredom as an enemy. Every spare moment is filled with scrolling, notifications, and entertainment. Yet boredom plays a crucial role in creativity and insight. When the mind is bored, it begins to wander. This wandering is not useless. It is how the brain connects ideas, solves problems, and generates originality. Mind management allows boredom by resisting constant stimulation, creating device-free moments, allowing silence and idle time. Many of the best ideas emerge not during intense effort, but during relaxed boredom. Chapter 18. Digital minimalism and mental clarity. Technology is not inherently harmful, but unmanaged technology fragments the mind. Time management tries to schedule technology use. Mind management questions why and how technology is used. Key principles of digital mind management. Tools should serve intention, not impulse. Notifications should be rare, not constant. Consumption should be conscious, not automatic. Reducing digital noise restores mental clarity. Chapter 19. Emotional regulation and productivity. Emotions strongly influence mental performance. Anxiety narrows focus. Fear blocks creativity. Calmness expands thinking. Mind management includes emotional awareness, naming emotions without judgment, understanding emotional triggers. Using breathing, movement, and reflection to reset emotional regulation is not suppression. It is understanding. Chapter 20. Decision fatigue and mental load. Every decision consumes mental energy. From choosing what to wear to deciding what task to start next, small decisions add up. Mind management reduces decision fatigue by creating default choices, simplifying routines, reducing unnecessary options. A lighter mental load frees energy for meaningful work. Chapter 21. The role of sleep and physical health. The mind does not exist separately from the body. Sleep deprivation, poor nutrition, and lack of movement directly impair thinking. Mind management respects biological reality. Sleep is non-negotiable. Movement supports cognition. Nutrition affects focus and mood. Productivity built on exhaustion is unsustainable. Chapter 22. Long-term creative identity. Creativity is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong relationship with your mind. Mind management focuses on building trust with yourself, avoiding burnout cycles, thinking in years, not days. Consistency emerges from respect, not force. Chapter 23. Redefining success. Beyond output. Time management defines success as maximum output. Mind management defines success as meaningful progress. True success includes mental clarity, creative satisfaction, sustainable energy. A calm, focused mind is a form of wealth. Chapter 24. Teaching the mind through reflection. Reflection trains the mind. Daily or weekly reflection questions. When did my mind feel most clear? What drained my energy? What supported focus and creativity? Reflection turns experience into wisdom. Chapter 25. A complete mind-managed life. Mind management is not a hack. It is a philosophy. It influences how you work, how you rest, how you create, how you define success. When the mind is managed with care, productivity becomes natural.